Hey everybody, Fox Rose here, and this is post-game spoilers for DMC5, so if you don't want to see what's about to happen, click away now, please and thank you. Alright, gonna give you 5 more seconds just to make sure that no one is still hanging around here. And... okay, time's up. So, I just beat Devil May Cry 5 on human mode because I wanted to get through the story, and I also wanted to get through all of the gallery stuff and stuff like that, because DMC has always had a great history when it comes to the unlockables, and this game is no exception to the series. Like, prime example, usually the main menu stuff is chilling in the van with certain members of the cast, depending on what's been going on and how far into the story you've been. This is my first time seeing Virgil and Dante chilling out in the van together. No fighting, just chilling out like actual brothers. And honestly, I am amazed, because that is pretty freaking cool. Also, I'm going to call it now. The moment I saw V use the devil trigger in the trailers, I knew it was Virgil. Like, I fucking knew it. But that's not what we're here to talk about. As you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about the gallery, because I wanted to just go over all the stuff that people can get in the pre-order bonuses, as well as, in general, talk about what's in the gallery. Now, what is in the gallery? Well, you've got Nico's reports, you've got the library, you've got the art, you've got the story, which is basically cutscenes, and then you've got the jukebox. Now, when it comes to the story, there is straight up another version of all the cutscenes where it's all shitty live-action stuff, but still pretty cool. And I'm probably going to do a separate video on that alone, just so you guys can see all of the live-action takes they did, because it's actually kind of funny. But Jukebox will probably get its own video as well, because... just cuz. No real reasoning, just cuz. But yeah. With that said, we are going to go with Nico's reports, and then to the library, and then the art. Okay? Okay. First up, character reports. I'm just going to be talking, I'm not going to be doing any kind of special stuff. Nero. Let's start off with the main character of this game. Nero, the proprietor of Devil May Cry, the finest mobile business to ever grace the streets of Fortuna. Nero grew up as a holy knight in the Order of the Sword, but when demons started menacing his lady love, Kyrie, yes, that's how they pronounce it, he figured it was time to explore the devilish powers in his right arm. During the Fortuna incident, Devil May Cry 4, Nero discovered his connection to Yamato, the sword once wielded by Dante's brother. This connection suggests that he somehow got the blood of Sparta running through his veins. Nero lost his arm a little after the Fortuna incident, but luckily, he had yours truly to fix him up with some bitchin' hardware. Now he's back and stronger than ever. He's probably real grateful, just too shy to say thank you. I get it. You gotta keep in mind this is Nico, who's making all these reports. The one-armed Nero. The much weaker variant. The way Kyrie tells it, Nero's cooled down a lot these days, but that said, he did run straight down to hell to try and kick some asses while he was still missing an arm. The guy ain't exactly a level-headed individual. Sure, he could fight better with one arm than most people could with 3, but taking on the new Demon King minus your good arm ain't exactly the height of common sense. But it did give me the opportunity to dream up the Devil Breaker, so I guess it wasn't a total loss. And now I'm pretty sure, this is spoiler, restored Nero, battling demons, seeing all kinds of crazy crap coming up from the underworld. That's all in a day's work for devil hunters. But to watch a guy who's 3/4 human just bust out a new arm, that is deeply unsettling. I thought my beautiful Devil Breaker was headed for the scrap heap, but it looks like Nero can fuse his new arm with the Devil Breaker and use them both. Even raw demon power knows a good thing when it sees it. Devil Trigger Nero. Now, I just want to say, we knew this design very vaguely before I actually read the article. We knew this design very vaguely from the shadow creature thing that Nero had from Devil May Cry 4 for his Devil Trigger then. But seeing it in a full realized concept is really friggin' cool. The fact that his arms keep that same design, and the fact that the stretchy arm thing is straight up wings to him, that's just icing on the cake. Before, Nero needed Yamato to tap into demonic power, but this, it's all him, baby. His true power unleashed. I guess getting his right arm back wasn't enough, so he's ended up with 2 big feathery ones stuck on his back. I'm starting to think Nero's got some hang-ups about arms and power. I gotta remind him he can still use the Devil Breaker in this form. Ain't no true perfect demon crap gonna upstage my designs. And that is Nero. Who's next on the roster? Dante, the badass legendary demon hunter himself. Everybody seems to start any talk about Dante with the son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparda. If you ask me, Dante himself is pretty legendary too. So he gets a job from this V fella, who shows up out of nowhere, and he goes down to the underworld to steal Yamato back from the Demon King, the guy who stole it from Nero. Surprise twist, even Dante can't stand up to the guy. I mean, he gets wrecked. Just goes to show there ain't no such thing as the perfect man. And to those thinking that this kind of stuff is spoilery, Dante gets his ass kicked literally in the first 20 minutes. So, suck on that! Awakened Dante. I knew the one and only Dante wouldn't stay down for the count, but to absorb rebellion and Sparda into himself to unlock a whole new level of power? Hoo-wee! These legendary types sure know how to stage a comeback. I hear he was out of action for a whole month following his ass kicking at the hands of the Demon King. But for some reason, the Qliphoth, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think Qliphoth, but I don't want to say for sure. But for some reason, the Qliphoth was pumping him full of demonic power the whole time. Not only did this speed up his recovery, it seems it even made his beard and hair grow out. Yeah, I was gonna say, I kind of like this Dante. Devil Trigger Dante. If you're a demon and you see this, you know you've screwed up. This is Dante's getting it done look. He may only be half demon, but when that half is the blood of Sparda, that's some high-octane gas you're working with. Most full demons don't stand a chance. Not only can he move faster and hit harder than anything else in the room, his wounds heal up in the flash. This is the full demon-killing package. More spoilers, Sin Devil Trigger Dante. This is basically, for you Dragon Ball fans, a bit of a comparison. Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan God. Okay? Dante's true form. With the 2 swords absorbed into him, his true power has awakened. He can't stay in this form for long, but heck, overwhelming power doesn't have to last long to deal devastating damage. With the power of Sparda unleashed, there's no telling the strength Dante has at his disposal. Maybe more than Sparda himself. Personally, I feel like this is the strongest we're ever going to see a Devil May Cry character. Next to Nero, who you have to whoop Virgil's ass in the final fight in order to actually get to the ending. But as it stands right now, Dante, I believe, is canonically more powerful than anything else we've ever seen in the Devil May Cry universe. Just throwing my thoughts out there. Next up, we have the Madman, the Myth, the Legend, my personal favorite to play as, V! Look, a lot of mystery about this one. Call me paranoid, but V just might be a fake name. Still, he calls himself a devil hunter, and he's got the power to prove it, or his demon animal friends do at least. All V can do is deliver the final blow with that cane of his, which I'd like to take a better look at if I get the chance. Seems the pattern in those tattoos of his is what binds his little helpers to him. They're the basis of his power. Speaking of, that ain't the kind of power that a plain old human could wield. Dying V. Our pal V is not in peak physical condition. Seems what little demonic power he has is all that's keeping him here together. If that power dries up, it'll be a little difficult for him to maintain his human form. Of course, that ain't a problem for normal humans or demons. V's keeping secrets, and whatever they are, they gotta be connected to his current condition. I'll go through and do the model viewer stuff at the end of the video, but just want to show it all as it is now. Next character, Griffin, one of the demons V has at his beck and call. Apparently, this chatty bird thing specializes in shock and awe. It hits everything with lightning strikes. Now, my demonology texts show some references to a demon just like this one, but it was defeated by Dante years ago. Just a coincidence, I guess. I sure as heck can't find out anything more about this pecker. Now that you wanna. One of the demons that keeps V from getting himself killed. Seems to stick to the whole big black cat motif for the most part, but it can shapeshift when it wants to. Again, the old texts collected by the Order of the Sword talk about a beast just like this one, only it never would have played nice with a human. Around V, though, this thing's as meek as a buttercup in a breeze. And don't tell me it's just because V's good with animals. Nightmare, the last of V's demon helpers. Unlike the other two, doesn't seem like this thing thinks for itself. Near as I can make out, it's only got 3 purposes. Destruction, destruction, and destruction. Also, unlike V's other 2 helpers, I'm not seeing any references to a demon like this one in any of the old Order of the Sword texts. What does that mean? Not even the Order knew this thing existed? Next we have Nico, God's gift to gunsmithing and the Queen of Machines. That's yours truly. I'm the granddaughter of the one and only Nell Goldstein, the .45 caliber virtuoso. Gunsmithing's in my DNA. Gotta wonder whether Nero realizes just how lucky he is to be partnered up with a gal like me. Nico at work. Yeah, I tend to make any outfit look good, but my mechanic getup is a personal favorite. When I put this on, it's like donning the holy vestments of the Church of the Gun. And I am always ready to preach. The fact that cigarette ash don't leave a mark on it don't hurt either. Nico in fatigues. When you're working with bits and pieces of demons, it's wise to take a few precautions. More than once, I've been fiddling with the vitals of some nether beast only to have them blow up in my face. And let's be serious, this is a face that deserves protection. I know that hiding my good looks makes y'all a little sad, but hey, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Don't worry, I'll finish up my work real quick. Ooh, excuse me. Can I just say the fact that, spoilers if you don't know anything about Devil May Cry lore, but if you're doing the Devil May Cry 5 getting into the hype thing without even playing DMC 4, 3, 2, or 1, you're kind of setting yourself up for some connections that you're not going to notice. Nico is the daughter of Agnus from Devil May Cry 4. Yeah, the mad scientist from DMC 4 had a kid. Shocking, I know. Lady in fatigues. When Lady got rescued in the buff, it fell to yours truly to keep her assets safe from prying eyes. Hang on just a second. That's better. Yeah, my clothes look a little baggy on her, but that's just because she's the scrawny type. Don't mean I'm heavy or nothing. I guess Nero would have enjoyed seeing her in something flashier, but around here, you're thankful for what you get. Lady. If there's one word for Lady, it's prolific. She's done Devil Hunter gigs all over, and back when I was running my gun shop, she was one of my best customers. Why does she call herself Lady? Heck if I know. I ain't gonna pry into another gal's private business unless she stops paying her gun tab. Come to think of it, I ain't never seen Lady doing something that didn't involve killing demons. She's kinda messed up. Injured Lady. Lady may be just a human, but when the hellfire and bullets start flying, there ain't many others better to have by your side. Her getting taken down by this Demon King is enough to give me the jitters. Not that I'm gonna hightail it. Of course, it's my weapons out there on the front line. They'll get the job done, guaranteed. Okay. Trish. Trish is Dante's partner. I ain't no expert on the woman, but she ain't as human as she looks, that's for sure. I mean, normal human beings can't just shoot lightning bolts on command. I hear that during the Fortuna incident, she'd infiltrated the Order of the Sword. That's when Nero first ran into her. She was saying he was so inexperienced when he first met me. Now what's that supposed to mean? Injured Trish. Trish is demon through and through, but even she couldn't take down the big bad king. I mean, sure, Dante got his ass beat too, but I kinda hoped one of the gals would pick up the slack and save the day for once. Morrison. I ain't never met this fella myself, so all I got to go on is rumors. J.D. Morrison, the info broker who set Dante on a bunch of his demon killing jobs. Lady seems to have had a few run-ins with him too. So great, we finally got someone around who's in the know. Why can't he pass Nero a gig or two? If I'm stuttering, I apologize. I'm not really focusing too much right now because I'm still getting over that ending. Fucking hell. And lastly, for the characters, Eva, Dante's mom, the woman the Dark Knight Sparta fell for, in other words. Must have been a heck of a gal to snag the legendary knight himself. I guess her feminine instincts were so strong, even giving a demon a hug was no problem for her. Alright, so that's all the character profiles. Now we're just going to go through the models and just see what we get. Gonna zoom in. How do you... Okay, there we go. Some nice looking boots you got there, buddy. Those pants. Yikes, that is a tattered shirt, man. You need to get that shit sewn. Maybe ask Kyrie to get it fixed for you. He still keeps the Order of the Sword necklace from Kyrie on his neck. That is actually precious, in a way. And damn. That Red Queen, my god, that is a sick sword. And let's get a look. Yeah, we can switch the variations. Damn. They really did not try to fix him up that well, did they? And now, Devil Trigger Nero. My god. Can I just point out, the horn things are just like the knights from Devil May Cry 4 as well. Like, we give crap to some designs made by character designers nowadays, but that is attention to detail. Giving a main character designs from a previous monster? That's just genius. Okay, next up we got Dante. Model viewer, please. Damn, your shirt's not looking too clean yourself, buddy. At least the sleeves, anyway. Boots are looking nice. Good old Rebellion. Wait. Oh, shit. Look at that ornamentation on the blade. Yikes. That's actually great. Also, I never noticed this before, but if you look at the Rebellion, there's actually two sides to the skull. One has spikes, the other does not. I never noticed that until I actually beat the game and looked at the concept art. Yep, basically the same thing, just bandages and mud all over. But that Devil Sword Sparta, oof. Now that shit, that's cool. And then Devil Trigger. So maybe someone can answer this for me. Is that his jacket? Or is that, like, just a part of the Devil Trigger itself? Because I can never figure that out. Like, the wings I know are obviously a part of him, but what is everything else to him, anyway? Alright, V. I've actually wanted to get a better look at your tats, so... Okay, they look like waves? Yeah, it's all just waves, like tribal tattoos. Dude, you need to take better care of your feet. Like, my god, do you see what you're going to be going up against? And then, basically him with a bunch of cracks in him. Griffin, oh, those are actually pretty big wings. Pretty nice detail on the feathers, too. And damn, that is a jagged looking beak. Wait, does the motherfucker has 3 tongues? What? I'm not the only one seeing that, right? He has 3 fucking tongues. Oh, wait, nope. It's just 2. It's just 2. It's still more than 1 tongue. What the fuck? Shadow, I'm gonna be honest. There really isn't gonna be much different with Shadow. It's basically just a black cat. That's all it is. Nightmare, on the other hand, oof. I'm just gonna zoom in because, my god, the detail on those blocks. Like, the texture is really cool how they got it to be like that, but not the focus. That stuff, on the other hand, oof. Oh, that just looks beautiful. All those spikes. All those hard metal plates. Or Gilgamesh. And then that's just Nico. Wait, she has a fucking tramp stamp as a butterfly? Honey, you need to get some shit figured out. Did I? Yeah, I hit the wrong one. Yeah, basically the same thing. My god, woman. Figure out what you're doing. Oh, she's got kind of a cape going on too. Cool. Trish, let's see what you got, girl. Yeah, Devil's Horde Sparta, but you pretty much get it taken away in this game. Finally, if you ask me. Morrison, what's the back of your jacket? Nothing special. But I do like that design on the shirt. Looks nice. And then Eva. That must have been silk. Okay, that is it for the character reports. Now for the enemy reports. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't done all of that yet. So, those are gonna be not here. But I am still gonna show off these reports. And actually, you know what? We're gonna save that for the next video because that was almost 25 minutes of just that. So, yeah. Without further ado, we're gonna stop this part right here. And when you guys come back, we'll be taking a look at all the enemies. And then the bosses. And that'll be its own video. And just keep going through until each one of these is about 20 to 25 minutes each.